Hello, children. Are you ready to hear a story? Oh, that's wonderful, because I'm ready to tell a story. Oh, and here's the storybook. Everyone's ready. Let us begin. Oh, the story of the Ugly Duckling. Our story begins early one morning. Mama Duck was waddling back from the pond where she loved watching the beautiful sunrise. Mama Duck would have liked to have stayed longer, but she had a nest full of eggs to attend to. As Mama Duck happily made her way back to her nest, she came upon a strange-looking egg. She looked around to see if perhaps the egg's parents were nearby, but no one was there. She waited to see if they'd come for their egg. She waited and waited and waited, but no one came. Well, she couldn't just leave the egg there. Finally, she decided to take the strange egg home and care for it. When she arrived back at the nest, she gently placed the strange egg amongst the others and gave it a little kiss. "Don't worry, little one," she whispered. "You're safe now." Sometime later, as Mama Duck was sitting upon her eggs, she suddenly felt a little nudge from underneath her. Quack, quack. One of the eggs began to hatch, and then another, and soon the air was filled with the sweet chirpings of baby ducklings. Oh, hello, little ones. Oh, but one egg didn't hatch. It remained quiet and still. It was the strange egg. What is growing inside it? Mama Duck wondered. A short time later, the strange egg suddenly began to shake. The duck family stood around the egg, eagerly watching its shell fall away. Well, the little something that emerged looked nothing like the other ducklings. It was bigger and rounder, and the colors of its feathers was much different from their own. "Oh, what is it?" one of the ducklings asked. "Why, he's your new brother," Mama Duck replied happily. Well, new brother or not, the ducklings thought he was very strange, and for that matter, ugly. And from then on, that is what they called him, the Ugly Duckling. Well, the word soon spread, and others began noticing the peculiar duckling. One time, a sparrow whistled laughingly down from the treetop. "Look, there goes the ugliest duckling in the land!" There was another time when a pair of chipmunks stopped to watch the ducklings parade on by when they caught sight of the ugly duckling and burst out laughing. "What an ugly duckling!" Oh, the ugly duckling couldn't understand why he was so different and why everyone laughed at him. It was so painful. And so, late one night, while everyone was sleeping, he quietly snuck away into the dark. The poor little ugly duckling roamed about the countryside, and whenever someone would come around, he'd quickly hide so they wouldn't see him and laugh. Well, time went by, and the seasons changed, but the ugly duckling's pain remained the same. One morning, as they sat beside a little pond enjoying the beautiful sunrise, a flock of geese landed on the pond right beside him. The ugly duckling didn't have time to hide. Hi. The geese all looked at him and smiled. The ugly duckling was puzzled. The geese weren't laughing at him. "Hey, why are you here all alone?" asked one of the geese. Well, it's a long story," replied the ugly duckling. I guess it's because I'm ugly." The geese looked at each other, and all began to laugh. You see, said the ugly duckling, nothing has changed. Well, perhaps more has changed than you think, said another goose. Well, take a look in the water and see for yourself. The ugly duckling slowly waddled to the edge of the water, looked down, and there, looking back at him, was the most beautiful bird he had ever seen. It had snowy white feathers, a long neck, and deep, piercing eyes. Who's that? He called out. Why, it's you, said the goose. Well, you are a swan. Huh? But how could... The ugly duckling was so confused. He took a deep breath and again looked at his reflection. And there he was, a beautiful swan. I'm a swan. I'm a swan, he sang out, flapping his grand white wings with his head held up high. Sometime later, Mama Duck was sitting and watching a beautiful sunrise when she suddenly heard the flapping of wings, and beside her landed the most beautiful bird. Hello, said the swan. Do you recognize me? Mama Duck had never seen the swan before, but somehow he did seem familiar. She looked deep into his eyes and caught a glimpse of her long lost duckling. Oh, my, how you've grown. Oh, welcome home, dear one. Welcome home. Mama Duck wrapped her wing around the beautiful swan, and they sat quietly together, enjoying the dawning of a new day. The end. Oh, what a moving story. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. You know, if you click on the like and subscribe buttons, you'll never miss a story.